He said he's replaced 2 airbags in his entire career. We've got 3 different ways we can do that. We can do it mechanically, we can do it with air, we can do it with hydraulics. When do we use which one and when do we use them? Mechanical, I would probably never use on my own building if I had to operate it, unless I didn't have power or I had intermittent power for some reason. Maybe I was in, another country. When that leveler is stored, those springs are under tension and I've got to hold down that tension, right? So when everyone goes home at night, that leveler is working and that steel is changing. So it's getting colder overnight. So everything's going to come out of adjustment. Air I'm going to use in probably, like I said, about 99% of applications if it's my building. Main reason is they're just workhorses. There's not a lot to go wrong with these things. If something does go wrong, very inexpensive and very quick fixes. Hydraulic, I'm probably only going to use in a couple situations. The first one would be if it was a real high capacity application. The downside to hydraulic though, and where I might kind of look at that marginal efficiency and say, is it really worth it? Is when you start getting to the end of a life of a hydraulic leveler, that's when we're going to start spending some money on them, right? That's when we're going to be replacing the power units. We're going to be replacing seals in the cylinders and stuff. So with an airbag, I never have that cost. What I really like about these is there's no hydraulic fluid in there. There's none of that. From a PM standpoint, we're going to ask you to spray lube, spray lube, spray lube, spray lube, get a push broom, clean out underneath here. We're going to check our welds. We're going to check to make sure that the leveling legs in the back are where they need to be. And that's what we're asking, right? So let's say someone forgot to do that for an entire 7 years. I like my chances of this leveler still being usable as opposed to a hydraulic that who knows what's going to happen.